What's going on, guys? It's J-Ho bringing you a brand new video, and today I'm going to show you guys my Nightfall and weekly Crucible loot from this past week on all three of my characters. So this week was the first week of Rise of Iron's launch, so the Nightfall for this week was the new strike, which is the Wretched Eye strike. My first impressions of this strike was pretty fun. I like it. It's pretty good overall. Especially the boss fight room, it's very intense just because you got two bosses to worry about, and the ogre on top of that cannot be killed. I thought it could be killed before going into this DLC, but I guess you cannot kill the ogre, so you still gotta try to kill the other boss that took the ogre's eye, and then you gotta worry about the ogre, especially when he gets enraged. He can chase you down pretty quickly and deal a lot of damage and kill you pretty quickly as well. So for the Nightfall, one of the modifiers were Arc Burn, and that made it a little bit more tougher as well, just because when the Shaxx come down from the ceiling, they can pretty much two-shot you sometimes, or just instantly kill you just because they deal a lot of damage and Arc Burn was on, so that made it a little bit more challenging as well. But still pretty manageable if you got a solid team at around the recommended light of 360, so not too bad overall. I'd recommend waiting till you get around 365 though before doing the Nightfall, just because once you hit 365, some of the avenues to gaining light levels are lessened, and you have less ways to gain light levels once you hit 365, so it's pretty much only like Nightfall, the Crucible Bounty, the raid, and then faction packages ranking up, and then exotic engrams as well. So pretty much once you hit 365, there's less ways to gain light, and Nightfall is one of the few ways once you hit 365. So that's what I recommend if you guys haven't tried the Nightfall yet or plan on doing next week's Nightfall as well. But anyways, we got some pretty good stuff this week. I also included my Radiant Treasure opening as well. So let's get straight into all my loot. Starting off on my first character on my Warlock for my first Nightfall of the week. I ended up getting an exotic on this one, and we actually all got exotics, so I got a 365 hereafter. I actually did the Nightfall a little bit early. I didn't wait like I recommended, but pretty decent. I did wait till I got higher though for my other two Nightfalls, but that was really good. We got all exotics on that first one. Moving on to my next Nightfall on my Hunter. For this Nightfall, I got another exotic this time, pretty lucky. This time I got a Celestial Nighthawk. Came in at 375 defense. I was 370 at the time, so we're getting some pretty decent drops. About 5 light levels higher than my overall light, because my first one I was 360 and I got a 365, so pretty decent overall. And then for my last Nightfall for the week on my Titan, for this one I came in at 369 and I got a legendary drop of 374 boots, so pretty good on that one as well, just because it was another light increase. I had a 371 boots at the time, and that one also came in at 5 light levels higher than my overall as well again. And then for my Radiant Treasure box opening, so we can get some exotic ornaments out of this one. And for this one, I got the one that I wanted. We got Heart of Gold, which is the Truth ornament, the one that makes your truth gold, and you get that 1 silver dust as well. And actually I did get the emote as well, but my emotes were full, so I got the new finger wag emote, the one where he says no no no. Pretty funny emote overall, but I was really happy with the exotic ornament that I got because I really wanted that truth one, and that's the one I ended up getting on my first Radiant Treasure box that I earned for the week. And then moving on to my weekly Crucible bounty drops. For the first one, we got a Light Beyond Nemesis exotic helmet. Came in at 377 defense, so a little bit better than my current helmet, and that was definitely helpful for my light, so pretty good on that one. And then speaking of the bounty itself, it did change into one single bounty instead of 5 different ones, and then you got True Meaning of War at the end. It's one single bounty now, and all you have to do is complete multiple steps within the bounty, and it only applies to one game mode, and it also doesn't require wins anymore, so that's why it's a lot easier. For my next Crucible drop on my Titan, for this one, I got another exotic this time, and we got a bad Juju Exotic Pulse Rifle. Came in at 373 attack, which was a little bit lower than my highest primary at the time of 376. but still it's an exotic. I can definitely use this to infuse into some other weapons, so I can get some of my other weapons higher as well, so not bad overall. And then finally, for my last character of the week on my Hunter, for the last Crucible drop, we got a legendary rocket launcher on this one, and it was the Steel Oracle Z11 back from year 1. And this one came in at 376 attack, which was higher than any of my heavy weapons at the time, so definitely an improvement on this part of my light, and it was pretty good. The perks on that one was okay. It had cluster bombs and stuff like that, but I'm probably going to use it for infusion instead. But that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. I'm super excited to get more gear, to level up even more in the next few weeks of Rise of Iron and unlock more stuff, so pretty excited. Stay tuned for all of that. Stay tuned for a raid reward video and also some exotic openings, so that's coming soon, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!